used to wonder how you did it. Lived in this empire built on pain and suffering.
More than a dozen people are dead after a missile attack involving Stark Industries.
Why'd you stop selling weapons, Tony?
I needed to sleep better.
Start drones incoming on an intercept course.
I told you your old weapons would be the death of you, Stark.
Love what they did with the place. Friday, you get a feeling we're not alone? And you are?
A ghost from your past. In death, victims have power. I speak for them. And we say, don't atone for your sins. Die for them.
PlayStation.
When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in,
while the officers attempt to regain control of the street.
oh Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go. And when the moon turns red with blood, when the moon turns red with blood, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the moon turns red with blood.
With Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, I think we're finally able to fully realize that vision from 20 years ago of putting you in the boots, allow you to see through the eyes of someone who is actually there. And that's been the most exciting and fulfilling part of the project.
There's no moment in this game where like you're just relaxed, right? You're in a war zone.
You are a member of the OSS, the Office of Strategic Services. That allows us to tell a story where the player gets to go to all these incredible places.
VR adds such another level to it just because people want to naturally interact with things how they do in the real world.
Whether you're inside a Sherman tank or at an airfield or sneaking into a Nazi subbase, the level of immersion is unprecedented.
Through the power of VR, you're climbing a wall, you're pulling out your gun, you're catching a grenade in midair and throwing it back. Those are all things that you end up doing yourself.
It's exciting and it's terrifying and it's fun and it's cool kind of helping create these experiences for people.
We are making a game about the reality of World War II. So for us, the authenticity was everything.
When you put that headset on, you feel like you're back in World War II era Europe.
It's a very surreal experience to be there without being there.
You're not watching history on a flat screen. You're experiencing history with your own eyes.
We have the opportunity to sit down and interview combat veterans from World War II.
It's very emotional and it's very inspiring. And that's what draws us to dive deep for our characters.
And putting you as the player on an adventure that spans some of the biggest moments of the war.
Medal of Honor franchise immediately gives us something more intimate, more cinematic.
Games are at their best when they're immersive, and we're finding all sorts of little things you can't do in traditional games.
Having the backing of Respawn and Oculus gives us the ability to push those boundaries in ways that it hasn't been pushed before.
When you see someone play it, when they just kind of lose themselves into the game, it's been pretty impressive.
If the game we're making ignites people's imaginations and illuminates the world, then we've accomplished what we set out to do.
Good morning, Agent. Please state your name for the record.
David Emerson, CIA.
Good. Now beginning phase 1. Kill him.
Alex, run!
Agent Emerson has broken free of the simulation.
David, listen to me. He's just in your head. I can't be sure you're still you.
It's all about to be over.
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance.
Miss me, sugar?
Who's ready for a mother humping tea party?
Freestyle!
I will defend you to the death, minion! Okay, no, I won't! Booyah! That's how you do it!
Jack, can you hear me? How did we end up here?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
Anomaly detected.
I'm gonna get you patched up. I promise. Not to jinx it, but I think we're actually making progress here. Oh, damn it! I don't know if I can do this, Jack. Your systems are failing. I barely managed to keep your core memory alive.
Are you injured?
What the hell is this? Jack, please.
Good morning, sunshine.
Jack! Oh, thank God.
Captain Rhodes, report to observation.
Don't say a word. They can't know you're online. I promise I'll explain everything when I get back. I'm going to need your help.
Is no ordinary forge, and this is no ordinary steel. You may be a god, but to become legend, you must do battle as mortal heroes. A spellcaster who wields arcane powers. A rogue, fearless in the face of danger. A warrior, fueled by vengeance. Call upon your immortal power to transform beasts into companions, for none can survive this path alone. Destiny waits for no one. Not even a god. Answer the call, Asgardian. Eternal glory awaits.
ション。
Oh, what up, son?
After the Cold War ended, we thought things could only get better. Then hell froze over. They're calling this the New Ice Age. Been 20 years. The 80s seemed to lurch from high to high. We injected every designer drug known to man. On a trip to be the best possible you. Playing tag with the hand of God. We scavenged what was once our home to get by. Take our chances with what was once human. All for the sake of our survival. The world was ours once. I say we get it back.
Introducing the Virtual Parkour League. Strap on your virtual reality goggles and enter the race for fame and glory on our breakneck parkour trails. Swing, slide, and shoot your way through obstacles, over ravines, or even into outer space. You think that sounds dangerous? No need to worry. VPL lets you perform the most deadly of stunts without the annoyance of actually dying. Ouch! That looked painful. But it's all just a simulation. Good for him or her. Can't really tell from here. Anyways, what is VPL about? VPL is about speed. Only a true champion can get a perfect run on one of these trails. Did I mention we already got 8 of those? I mean, trails, not champions, of course. So what are you waiting for? Join the Virtual Parkour League today. The Virtual Parkour League is available as a part of the Tower 2 on all major VR platforms. Thanks for listening and good luck.